extra style, extra flow, swift for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like I'm Nitty. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped.
It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so rugged. So right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick a to your nose, this rolling stone and no loan. California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you. With that villain's aroma, pilling out. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers. Not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'm a yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. Hey. when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
The earth starts to rumble. World powers fall. A peaceful man.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. There's John Parker Romo to get us started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Red, strike, yellow, 22. Set, go.
On the ground, this is Kendrick Miller. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
95. Cut.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Got it. Let's go now. Black 40. Hey, full period. Set, cut.
3rd and short yardage. And here's Rattler. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
At the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
32. Set.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ready up.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down.
Red, 38.
On third down, it's Rattler. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
York's kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Jamal Agnew now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll throw first play with Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll get about 5.
Number 38, it's a tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 4. The shotgun. It's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go. Riggs, 70 Lions.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. And he's got it. Oh, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Saints.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Got it. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Now it's Miller. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. Black, 60 red. 60 red.
That's Washington, the man in motion. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That's David Onyema in there for the tackle. Third down and 9.
Here we go. 43 rail. Yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Forced out left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready?
They'll run with Miller. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
45, white, ready.
Once again, it's Miller.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go, set. Red, smash, smash. Set, go.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back. And so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
Throwing is Rattler. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Devon got up there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And they bring him down to 9 until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Atlanta.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. DJ Johnson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
3rd down and 9. From the gun on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. DJ Johnson working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this 1st half. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Gets free, and he's going to bring this one back. 83 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
To throw, it's Rattler. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here is Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
7-yard line.
Let's go. Check trash. 1918.
To throw is Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing again, it's Penix. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Again, it's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go. Red, 38. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Saints will use their second timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
45, White. Cut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. He'll swing this out to Miller, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. New Orleans, third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 3rd and 11.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Throwing now is Rattler. That's deep for Olave. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, shot. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Agnew on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The second down throw is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Third and 9. Throwing is Penix. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
They run out of the gun with Miller. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Let's cluster. 6. Red, 38. 6.
Rattler to throw here on second down. Bush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run here. It's Carter. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They run on the jet sweep, and a short game there, down only to the 48.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of game.
Run it here with Robinson. Bijan Robinson Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set, ready. Yellow, 45, 97.
Rattler going to throw on first down. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And cycle.
Off play action, here's Rattler. Headed left, buying time. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. David Onyemata getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Block 40. Ready?
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. We're going to go play action with Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Carl Granderson into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
On 2nd down, Penix.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall. And after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. Oh, and he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and In this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Kendre Miller, touchdown Saints.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On now, Cade York for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Saints will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Agnew on the return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Run with Carter. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. Drake London was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Penix. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Got it? Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, full field. Black, 95. Set.
Here's Rattler. Now a screen set up for Miller. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 50, green. Cut.
3rd and long. And here's Rattler. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Saints lining up in punt formation. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
We'll try and run for this with Algier. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think that, yeah, they're going to mark him short. And now it is fourth down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
19 Tiger.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Cycle. Ready.
A pass taken in by Miller. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee.
Ready. Yeah, 95. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler.
Rattler's pass. Gain of 2. Brings up second and 13 at the 45-yard line.
Come on, set. 45, right. Ready.
Here's Miller. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Okay, Frank.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Set, right.
Throwing is Rattler. That's complete on the tight end screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Set. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here we go. Second.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Set, ready. Black 40. Needle. Set.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and
4. Ready.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
10 black.
Shaheed in motion.
Set.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Rattler. Moving out, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. So, a pressure pick here for Cade York. This to take the lead here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. And the lefty panics on 1st down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of to open this drive.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Robinson. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Down. 33. Check 2. Ready.
They'll run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's second down.
Come on, set. Black.
Olave
95.
is the motion man.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Ready. 52 pull. Ready.
Now Rattler gonna throw. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Here we go. Blue 32. 52 blaster.
Throwing on second down. Rattler. He's got his man. That's Olave. second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season as he will get himself checked out. On first down, it's Penix. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.